What's up, YouTube? Guy in the camo hat here. Today I have something special that I picked up all the way out in Missouri. That's right, this is exotic Copenhagen Natural extra long cut. And as you can see, well, maybe you can't see. Yeah, let's do this. It has already been cracked. Oh, this is so dry. God. Next video, I will show you a little trick that you can do with dried out natural flavored dip. But anyway, the reason why this can is cracked and why I didn't crack it in front of you right now. If you go back to my Baton Part 1 video, if you watched that, which you should have, if you haven't, you better go check it out. And while you're at it, you better watch Part 2. That one's only 15 minutes long. All right, that's not even anywhere near the other one. If you can watch Part 1, you can fucking watch Part 2, because at least Part 2 has music to keep you busy. If you don't like my long-winded videos. Anyway, I digress, as I do in every single video. But in Part 1, I mentioned of the baton thing. I mentioned I picked up this can in Missouri, and that I was hoping to shoot some footage with a couple of my buddies over spring break and do a review on it. So I found it was pretty entertaining. Well, just kind of sitting around, hanging out, dipping and stuff like that, having fun. So in a little bit, I'm gonna roll the clip, couple of clips maybe. Yeah, couple clips, and then at the end of that, I will come back and review it again for the official review. So here we go. Copenhagen Natural extra long cut.
Give this here a shot now.
No, I'm not even in this. What is this?
Are you gonna
Get over
dip
here,
it?
faggot.
What? Are you gonna
He's
dip
got
it?
it chewing right now.
You got it chewing?
I got this. It's got some
Stoker's
got some
vanilla.
Sit on the arm, please.
long leaf.
Oh no, Dennis can move over just a little bit.
Well, I put the chew in my mouth. And
around the house. I turn this into
Copenhagen makes me feel so good.
crack.
We all chew Copenhagen.
Let's get a look at that
Pretty
on the
much,
camera.
Pretty much exclusively.
Oh man, look at that pack.
Oh yeah, that's tight.
Is that camera worthy right there?
Yeah, it is.
Look at that.
That's like a virgin pussy.
Look at that. That is so tight. Oh man.
Tight and moist.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
You pull out of it, it's gonna bleed.
That's a straight tobacco smell.
I mean, what is that?
Long cut, natural.
It almost smells like a mint almost. Copenhagen. Well, shall we sing the chorus?
Copenhagen
makes me feel so good. Copenhagen, the way I know it should. I put the chew in my mouth, go spitting and slobbering all around the house. So Copenhagen makes me feel so good.
It's warts and freckles. Coughs, colds, runny nose. Guaranteed not to rip, run, or snag.
Copenhagen makes me feel so good.
I don't know, I'm not getting any juice out of it yet.
See, that's not what I thought when you meant natural. It is a love song. It really is. Love.
Megan, do you want to get in here?
No. No.
I don't know.
It's not that good.
It's not that good.
I don't think you want my reaction.
Have you never dipped before?
No.
Do it.
Don't.
Do it. Do it. She's not gonna dip. She's not gonna dip with us.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, you think it'd be a fair trade. She shares her beer, we share our dip, right?
Women.
Women. I think
Not,
that's the finger I see over there. I'm not 100% sure.
not dipping.
Conveniently behind the camera. But that's fine. No big deal.
I'm not.
I don't know.
No, because I know his first reaction to dipping. Yeah. Or was it smoking?
What, throwing up?
Throwing up.
Oh. Well, that's only if you swallow it like a bitch.
That was smoking.
Really? You threw up when you...
Oh yeah.
I remember
You
my
know-
first. I'm shit-faced.
My
I
first
took it like a
tobacco
pro.
experience. Thompson. Do you remember Thompson? 10
Yeah.
years ahead of us?
Yeah, I
He
remember
gives me
Thompson.
his car. He gives me a thing of Red Man, a dip, and a cigarette. And he's like, all right, hang your head out the window because you're going to throw up. I'm like, I ain't going to throw up. He's like, you're going to swallow like a bitch? I'm like, no. Stick your head out the window because I still think you're going to swallow like a bitch.
Oh, there he goes. He's gonna get sick.
What? Good to see
Oh,
we
he
lost.
doesn't like that.
Good to see we lost the one redneck in our group.
Some redneck.
Right? The city kid here can handle his dip. I don't think he can. Who's the city kid?
That faggot.
I'm half and half. I
So
like that natural.
You want some Copenhagen?
I don't know.
You want some Copenhagen wintergreen?
I got here in my pocket right here.
I don't know what to think about it yet. Tastes like the Copenhagen long cut.
It tastes like straight.
No, it doesn't.
I think or it tastes like original.
Yeah,
So where'd you get-
the long cut.
Isn't that mudjugs.com?
How much?
$40
For the pair?
40
for two of them.
for 2 of them. Yeah. Not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad. I'm a fan. I like that.
Check this out. Wait, no.
I think they're
they're
both-
not full. They're not full, so you can't do it.
Give it a little bit.
We got can't be dipping, can't be having a YouTube dip channel without your mud jug here. It's pretty much the only way to go.
No, it's not.
You know, I have a buddy who goes to Mississippi State, and in the fraternity, all their couches have holes in the arms for mug jugs, designed for spitters.
There you go.
I salute to that.
Mud jugs are awesome. What's
Where's
the other way
yours,
to go?
asshole?
It doesn't matter. I mean,
McDonald's cup, as long as you
Yeah.
don't get into an accident with it.
yeah. Oh, yeah. And it gets all over your
Have you ever
interior.
shared that? Have you ever shared that experience?
No, I have not.
Please,
Oh.
Dennis, share that experience. And I'll fill in.
I got in an accident my senior year. And,
A bad one.
No, that was junior.
That was
summer after.
That was junior year.
Oh yeah. Remember we were there for summer.
It was the
drill
summer
practice.
before
Yeah, it was
senior
for
year.
drill team practice.
Yep.
Anyway,
we were
I
coming
had
over here.
I had a large McDonald's cup, about
We were
halfway
going
full of dip spit. We
Yeah.
were going fishing.
Two-thirds full, definitely.
So I could have sworn I still had the turning light.
He didn't have the turning light whatsoever.
Yeah.
I thought I did.
I was right behind him in my car.
And so I turned because I didn't
It's a
see
sad day when
I didn't
it
see any
comes
cars in front of me or nothing like that. And out of nowhere, this car comes up over the hill.
Granted, it's a hill. The intersection is on a hill, so it's like, and then so Dennis is over here, and then this guy's kind of.
So I'm like halfway through the turn, and he just plows into me. And I didn't notice it at first after the accident, because obviously, oh, thank you. Put this in my table. Because I just got hit and I was in shock and shit. Like, well, not actual shock, but
You always remember the couple of seconds before the accident, well after the accident.
yeah.
As somebody who's totaled 2 cars, I can.
Anyway, later as I'm unbuckling myself from my seat after I had taken what has just happened, I realized that I'm soaking wet. and I see my spitter laying
on the dash, wasn't it?
on the dash, and my interior, like the roof and everything, is just wet, and there's just dip spit all over the car.
You got your car back like 2 weeks later, and it just smelled so bad.
It got towed. We went and picked it up like a week later. This is in the middle of an Illinois summer, so it gets up to like 100 degrees. All the windows are closed.
It was like 98 that day.
Yeah. So
and
I
we
go
went swimming where this idiot almost killed us with rocks, swimming in a corner.
But he digresses.
Yeah, he digresses.
We're talking about dipping.
So I go get all my shit out of my car, and it just reeks. It just smells.
It smells like someone died in the
Yeah,
back.
it smelled like someone died in my car. It was pretty bad. Yeah. That's
And
why
that
you
is-
should always use water bottles and have the lid closed.
Or use the straw in the 32-ounce McDonald's cup.
Well, that's what I did. It hit the like ceiling or something. I don't know what it hit, but the lid popped off.
I'm sure if you use these though, you won't have any problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if only anybody can someone make a cup holder for one of those?
Yeah, this will
It
fit
fit
my
in
cup
cup
holder.
holders.
Fit in the truck cup holder.
I don't have any cup holders in my car, so that might be an issue.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, driving
You
stick shift
can
while
stick,
dipping.
you stick it in your lap, and then you can just look down and spit.
No, you know, all
Just let
those,
it dribble down your chin.
all those flashing red lights. I'm holding the dip cup like in the top half and the bottom half of the shifter. I'm like, oh fuck. First, oh, I gotta hold it. Oh, second, third, oh fuck. That was my ride over here.
I don't know. This is all right. I kind of like it. It's not that bad.
It doesn't spill at all. Like,
No. It's got. No, I wouldn't do that. It's gonna go everywhere. It's got a seal up here and then another seal down here, and it's sealed up in here. So when you turn it over,
the dip goes to the side.
the dip goes all to the side. So as long as it's not full to the point where it will go like down to here, then it would spill out. But that's several hours worth of dipping.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Really
The last time I had sex was at a hospital, like,
Traveling through this world.
I had sex. I was like 2 weeks out from surgery. The floor above the resident home is the plastic surgery, which closes at noon and until noon on Monday. The whole thing is
I'm
empty.
going home.
When my friends graduated, they threw us in business.
I'm going home. I am
This
just
is YouTube that's shot down. I ain't that drunk yet, Jesus. Oh,
Sorry, that was my fault.
And they're self-writing as well.
It's also, this guy's, we'll call it his first day because it pretty much is
No.
chewing.
With this,
Yeah.
I've had this before.
well, see, that's
Knocked
dipping.
me on my
That's
ass.
This
dip.
is chewing.
That's chew. They're different.
Yeah, I like chewing.
Yeah, this guy here is usually a smoker.
You can't tell.
This one too. This
Anything that
dirty Latino.
oh, represente la gente. I mean, come on now.
I think you should tell your backstory.
Which one?
At basic,
Oh, well,
if you want. You don't have to.
okay. I wasn't at basic. I was at an AIT training for my job. I work with radios and such. I got really, really drunk one night. Really drunk. At the
It's
time,
margarita night.
I was probably like a 0.2 at the time. I tried to climb the outside of the stairwell, which is 27 feet up. Yes, they measured for my investigation. And I tried to climb it, which I've done, sober. And I fell, happened to fall this time, and had a burst fracture of the L1 vertebrae, which is the nice medical term of saying it shattered into tiny pieces. Yeah, they were picking pieces out of my back. According to the doctor, I shouldn't be able to walk, but I walked into the hospital. So they didn't think anything was wrong with my back. They're just like, oh, he fell. My arm was at like a 45-degree angle at the wrist. That was also broken.
You broke both your arms, didn't you?
Right arm, left wrist.
Yeah, because I saw a picture of you with the
Double casted, yeah. Mhm. You know, and they went to go x-ray my arm, and I'm hunched over, and they're like, sit up so we can get you in the x-ray machine. I'm like, I can't sit up. They're like, no, you're fine, sit up. And I go to sit up, and I felt a little bile coming up here. And they're like, sit up. I'm like, no, I feel like I'm going to throw up. They're like, no, you're just drunk. I'm like, ow, that kind of hurts a little bit. Just sit up. And I go to sit up, I'm like, fine, but my back really hurts. So I go to sit up, and I just projectile all over the x-ray machinery. And they're like, so your back, are you really drunk, or is your back hurt? And I'm just like, both. So yeah, they give me they're like, all right, let's get you to the laying down x-ray machine. And yeah, 2 vertebrae, just gone. They were there, and now they're not. But thanks to tax dollars, I'm now as good as new.
Woohoo.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for paying your taxes this year. Just trust me, I wasn't going to pay the $315,000 hospital bill.
Thank you, United States Army.
I got a bill, $150. Oh, thank God. Oh, $50 in surgery, $50 for being in the hospital, period.
Oh, man.
But still a rather expensive night. Now I have a built-in air conditioning unit in my back. It's nice and cold, and all of a sudden it's just like, oh man, I swear I feel frost building up in my back at this point. No problem. I'm just closer to being Wolverine than all of you.
I don't know. This is alright. I'm glad I didn't buy a log of it, though.
Gotta stick with the Copenhagen wintergreen.
Wintergreen's
No,
the way to go for
straight.
me.
Straight. Copenhagen straight.
Wintergreen's what's up. Just saying. Gotta stick with what you like. Venture out every once in a while and try something, but as long as you don't get into that fucking fruit shit.
Yeah.
Kayak does make some good fruit.
Don't even talk
Good-
about
good
fucking
what,
kayak.
throat? You just like mumbles your words there.
Fruit, it's a hard word to say.
Especially on your lips.
Especially when you are one.
Joey.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Joey, he just shifted under the pillows.
So yeah, Copenhagen Natural, extra long cut. I've had this in probably a good half hour. Kept it in the entire time I was editing the shit out of that video. Kind of like I said in the video. Tastes like Cope LC, the original Copenhagen long cut. The thing I like about this that I don't like about Cope LC is that it, I just kind of spilled it on my keyboard a little, but it does definitely have a longer cut to it. Ooh, look at that stick. Ooh, yummy. That's all one piece right there. We're gonna throw that away so I don't gag on it later. But yeah, in my opinion, Cope long cut, Copenhagen long cut's a little bit too fine for me. I don't really care for the finer cut dips. It's harder to pinch. That's my only problem with it. But yeah, this is pretty good. I like the flavor. The only reason why I'm glad I didn't buy a log of this stuff is, you probably can't see it, but the expiration date is March 17th, which was the day after I bought it. So if I had bought a log of it, probably 2 or 3 of those cans, even if I kept them in the fridge, would be dry as hell by the time I got to them. But yeah, it's a good dip. I'd put it same as I'd put it above Copenhagen Long Cut, just because it's got better pinchability to it, but it does not beat Copenhagen Straight. My taste may change in the future, who knows. But yeah, that's all I got for you today. This has been the guy in the camo hat, and I will see you all later.